Alright, so I've added a few optimization tricks and customization between the clips. So I'm gonna give an example of things we can try to make the best one possible. So I'll add recording over here. Alright, so first off, let's deselect these ones. And now let's select a brand new prefab and create the recording. And let's give it a name, test rec 0. Okay. So by default, this shows everything. And the size, it's around 7 megabytes for just the attack one. But let's make something actually worth doing. Also, when searching, we can use our then keys now, like up and down, to select easily here. This way, we don't need to like use your hand to go back to the mouse to select. Right, so we have all animations over here, and this goes about, let's take this up, 100 megabytes, which compacted makes 76. For an enemy with all animations fake, it's a bit, but we can improve this. So for the idle, what we can do, first off, is decrease the frame step, like every 3 steps. And this already decreases from the 75 that it was to half the size of the texture, from 1600 to 800. So we can try to see as little as possible, maybe 4 steps is possible. And at the end, it seems like it's stuck a bit, so there you go. Yep, perfect. Alright, that's first one. It's already 39, from 75 to 39. So the walk, we can also try to a little bit. Now it looks like on the last one is not moving correctly. Alright, now it's smooth, maybe a bit less. There we go. Full smooth now. And it already decreased from the 35 or so to 29. Now the run we can also do the same. Where as you can see, it's like stopping in the last frame. So what we can do is lower. There you go. And even lower one more. Maybe do step 4. Oh, step 4 is already too much. Alright, let's leave it like this. It didn't go down because the texture size didn't decrease. It decreases in sections setups. So the thing we decrease now will help to the next one be able to decrease. So on the attack one, if we decrease already, yep, from 1 to 2, it keeps the exact same movements. And it decreases. Yep, the attack's lower. There we go. And it went already from 75 to 18 megabytes for this character. Alright, and then that's basically it. If we don't compact the normals, it's way more. But one thing you can do is you can check and uncheck and see if your model has any noticeable difference. And right now we have no difference at all on the normals. They seem completely fine. One thing we notice is over here on this part. Yep, we don't notice a difference. Compacting just helps. Alright, and then we can save the base settings. And now everything should be fine. We have the option to create the material right away. If you don't want to create a material, then you don't, but it's best to create it. The shader will have several shaders over here to select from. If you want to like select which one you want. Unlit is the best one for performance, but you lose some lighting things, so it's by default one. frame blending, we want the blend, if you don't frame blend, it's gonna do in steps. So that will be good for stylized games that needs animations like stepping. You can do that. And frame blending will probably interpolate between frames. So it's smooth. And this way you can frame step and not lose anything. Or try to. And yeah, create a prefab. Yep, that's about it. Now we create. And there we go. That's the most optimized version, at least, for 18 megabytes for these characters. So if you have like 10 characters of those, it's around 200 megabytes or so for 10 enemies. That's very good. You can lower further if you want, or we can have most of it. So actually, let me do one thing where we delete everything. Now we add back idle, walk forward. I should have just changed it. Combat. Alright, everything default. No frame, no stepping, no nothing. And as you can see, 75 megabytes. And now let's save this as test 1. Everything seems to be fine. Alright. I mean, maybe we don't compact normal just to test. It's 100 megabytes, so we went from like 18 to 100. We can actually check 6 plus 12, yeah, 18. Well, this one is a lot more, as you can see from the size, the image. Alright. So, as a testing, we can add this one over here. I just like to put it in the perfect position. Alright, so alright, I added the textures, so here they are. The right one is the first one, the second is the one most expensive, and actually let's select both, because both have the same script, so they can walk at the same time. So as you can see, this one has a bug where the last frame for the walk most likely doesn't exist. So what we can do is actually just bake on top. There we go, fixed. Now let's maybe restart both. Yeah, both walk. This one has the same problem where the last one, maybe I'll fix on all of them. Okay, combat seems to be 30. I just changed this 41 to 40 and 21 to 20. But yeah, my bad. My bad win. Okay. Bake. Alright, let's restart them. There we go. Both work perfectly fine. Quality wise, the normals are updating on the one thing you can notice is like on the arm. Actually, we can do this in play mode, so it's easier to see because we can stop it actually, because in play mode it uses the playtime. So if you stop, it stays still. So let's do the running. So why do the normals work? If you watch here, the normals are pointing. The lighting is all on this side, but when he moves, it changes, and now this side of the arm is black, so the normals are properly being inflated and everything. So as you can see, this one even does one more animation than the other one. Yep. All working fine, the combat. Oh, this one. You see? This is the issue with blending. So this one is fine, but this one it got destroyed. So we did a little frame skip that we shouldn't for this one, but I think in runtime we don't notice. Yeah, we don't notice at runtime. Yeah, so this was something that you want to check. Because just that frame over there where LARPing is going in between positions, but everything else, it works. Yeah, goes over there. All fine. Yep, everything is fine. Everything else, it's just that exactly one frame. What you can also do is if you have the animation, you can on the animator, you can extend that frame for like 1 more second, and then you do the frame step. I will try to add support for actually selecting the frames that you want, like prioritized X frames. The thing is, right now, if you do that, so this is mathematical, like every X number happens something. So if I change how long a frame lasts, it will change how this math is done. So perhaps I need to do like a second version of it, where you can select the frames that you want. But yeah, other than that, it works. It's just this one frame. It's funny. Okay. But yeah. Alright, hope you like to see the difference and what you can do. And yeah. Thank you so much. Did I put the same materials? I did. Yeah, one is compact, the other one is not. If I'm correctly. Yeah, one no is not compact. But this one is not compact, this is compact. And as you can see, you barely notice the difference. Only thing I'm noticing, but I don't know if it's my eyes, this one is more dark than this one. Like if I look from behind. Yeah. Alright. Well, regardless, if you're seeing your game from like up above and it's an isometric game, for example, with a lot of enemies around you, you don't notice the difference. So this is where this will be powerful, where you can have a lot of enemies with animations. He found leaving the framework of the default stuff that we talked about, of having the nav meshes, having agents and working. But yeah, that's a showcase of the tool and how to use it. You can also load some settings. If you load a setting, it will load the exact same thing and everything that we had. In this one we had a compact, and if you go to the one, it didn't frame step and it didn't compact, so it's saved over here. It loads these options. You can also change them here if you want to then change when you load them. But yeah, thank you. Oh, it's helpful.